people of the state of Michigan versus Stephen Keith Powell II. We have three files. We have 22-20907FH, 22 hold on one second, 20911FH, and 22-20908FH. Wait, one of these. Nope, there's four files. And then 22-20912FH. Mr. Powell, this is the date and time scheduled for arraignment on two things. One is a contempt of court, and one is a request and summons for probation violation. So on each of these files, we have summons and complaint for probation violation alleging that you failed to report to the probation department on May 2nd or anytime thereafter. And then we have a contempt of court for failure to appear for a probation violation hearing on 7/26 of 2023. So we have two things. One is a contempt of court that carries a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail and or a $7,500 fine for failing to report. But on file number 22-20907FH, that is a retail fraud first degree case. And the maximum penalty, if you plead guilty or found guilty on the violation of probation on that file, could be up to 5 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, and let's go to the next file. So we have the contempt of court and the request and warrant for probation violation on that file as well. And on that file, you are on probation for larceny, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. And that's a 1-year misdemeanor. Is that correct, Mr. Moore?
It is, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay. And just make sure I have that right. And then on file number 22-20908FH, we have the contempt of court for failure to appear for the probation violation hearing. And then that file is also a larceny, 200 or more, but less than 1,000. So if you were to plead guilty to the BOP on that file, you'd be facing up to a year in jail. Now, on the final file, 22-20912FH, we have the contempt of court for failure to appear for the probation violation, as well as the request and warrant for a probation violation. And on that file, you are on probation for weapons, firearms, larceny. So the maximum penalty, if you were to plead guilty or be found guilty on that file, could be up to 5 years in prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Mr. Powell, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint you one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to appoint Miss Underwood to represent you. I'm going to open up a breakout room. And I'm going to assign you and Miss Underwood to that breakout room. There you go. All right. And Miss Underwood, there was a message from Mr. Coast. Okay.
Yeah, Judge, that was actually meant for Mr. Malaro.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. All right, Miss Underwood, have you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Powell?
I have, Your Honor.
And how does Mr. Powell want to proceed today?
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Powell wishes to enter a plea in this matter.
Okay, all right. Mr. Powell, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can you state your full name for the record?
Stephen Keith Powell.
All right, so Mr. Powell, you fully understand all the charges against you that I read off?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Sure, yes.
All right. Do you understand that you have a right to contest this violation of probation charge and to have a trial on it? Do you understand that?
I mean, but I did though. I didn't go to probation.
No. Okay. So I'm just going through your rights and I have to read this little script to you and make sure that you understand all your rights. Like you have a right to have a trial, you have a right to plead. So it's okay. I'm just going to read through it and just respond. So you understand that you have a right to contest the violation of probation charge and the contempt of court and to have a trial on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand if you did have that hearing, you would be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by a preponderance of the evidence? Do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, to have your lawyer ask those witnesses questions, or you may ask them yourself, and to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at that trial. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
You do not have to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold it against you in any way. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
On the other hand, do you understand that you have a right to testify at your trial if you want to testify?
Yes.
Okay, so on each of these files, how do you plead to the charge that you violated the terms of your probation by failing to report to the probation department on May 2nd of 2023 or anytime thereafter?
Guilty.
All right. And how do you plead to the contempt of court on each of these files that you failed to appear for the probation violation arraignment on July 26th of 2023?
Guilty.
Okay. Now, do you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up the right to have a hearing on these? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Has anything been promised to you to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
If I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty to these counts?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Mr. Powell, you were placed on probation with Tom Moore from the Michigan Department of Corrections. And one of the requirements is that you were to report as ordered. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So did you report every Tuesday, the first Tuesday, the second Tuesday? When did you report?
The second Tuesday.
Okay. And would you agree that you failed to report on, let me get back there. Hold on May 2nd of 2023 or anytime thereafter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Were you incarcerated anywhere?
No, I
Right.
haven't gotten in any more trouble.
Say it again for me, please.
I haven't gotten in any more trouble after this stuff.
Okay. But why didn't you report?
I was going through a bunch of stuff and I should have reported. There's no excuse, but and Tom Moore was more than cooperating with me. And once I missed it and then got the violation, I was just scared. So I just didn't go anymore after that.
You know, if you come in, it's always.
I know, and he was a nice guy. He would have worked with me. I'm a freaking idiot, man. I do stupid shit sometimes and I don't know why.
Okay. All right. Because if you had reported, you probably wouldn't be sitting in jail even if you'd done it late. You understand that?
I know.
Okay. So, all right. So then Mr. Moore mailed out a summons and complaint to report for probation violation, and it was scheduled on July 26th of 2023. And you didn't come to that either, did you?
Oh,
Okay. All right. So two bad decisions. All right. Okay. So, accept the pleas. They've been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for an updated probation violation report. Miss Adams, when would you like me to set this for sentencing? October 12th or 13th? Is that available?
I'm gonna say the 12th is probably best.
What time?
At 8 a.m.
All right, so I'm going to set this for sentencing on October 12th at 8 a.m. for sentencing. All right, so Mr. Moore is going to do an updated probation violation report, and Miss Underwood will make sure she gets a copy of it. She's really good about getting into the jail to meet with people, but if she's not able to, we will let you talk to her that morning. And then we'll see you back here on October 12th at 8 a.m. for both sentencing on the violation of probation and the contempt of court. All right.
May I have a
Alright.
breakout room, Your Honor?
Sure. Mr. Powell.
so I have to stay in jail until then?
Yes. Mr. Moore, will it be long?
No, no.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is put you in a breakout room with the probation department. And then if you could let the transport officers know, I'd like to see Mr. Graves next. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. I'm going to open the breakout room and put Mr. Moore and you into the breakout room. So there you go.
Judge Graves is also down here, though.
No, I can wait after he's done, but he
Okay.
needs to go into a breakout room and meet
Okay.
with Mr. Moore real quick. Okay. Mr. Cunningham, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so it looks like we have a little bit of confusion going on because one of you filed an objection that was supposed to be heard by the referee, and then Judge Olsaver ordered this case down to the referee. So I'm going to call the case, but we're going to have to schedule it for a date and get you both here. So in the matter of Courtney Smith versus Austin Cunningham, file number 2016-42507DS. So Mr. Cunningham, this was on my docket for 8 o'clock this morning, and neither of you showed up then, but then we noticed, we looked up to see what was going on, and it looked like there was an FOC referee hearing at 9 o'clock this morning that got canceled. So what I was going to do is schedule a hearing date and mail out a notice to both of you.
Okay.
Because I think there was just some confusion because you had a bunch of different dates going on. So give me just a minute, all right?
Yeah, I called in. Yes, sorry. I called in yesterday and they told me that it was today at 9, even though I thought it was yesterday at 8.
So today at 9 was the referee hearing.
But I had it on my schedule that it was yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning.
See, I'm so sorry. So give me
No.
just a minute. All right,
Okay.
give me just a minute.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, she had a referee hearing. She has to go to.
All right, Mr. Cunningham, what time do you get out of work?
I get out at 5. I get home around 6.
What time do you go in then?
I have to be there by 8, but I leave my house at 7. It's an hour drive for me.
All right, so October 23rd, so I'm looking in your file, okay. So would you be available on October 23rd at 3:30 for an hour?
I can. My boss has no quarrels with me taking a few time off to do this. So
Right, okay, I'm looking, so I have jury trials and let me see here, what's this? Yeah, because I have to send out notice. So what I'm gonna do is set this over for October 23 at 3:30 for 1 hour. And then that'll be via Zoom. So we'll mail out a notice of hearing to both of you, okay?
all right, I'm gonna write this down. October 23 at 3:30.
Yes, sir.
All righty. I do have one question if you have time.
I may be able to answer it, but if it's too related to the case, I can't without her here. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it has nothing to do with her or that. It's just, well, I guess a little bit. So I've been since July that I've had Lizzie. I'm still paying child support, and I called the clerk's office and asked, and they said I'd have to pay for a lawyer and go through a whole separate thing to get that to stop for now. But having her here and still paying child support to Courtney is difficult because we have a whole nother mouth to feed in the house. I was just wondering, how do I go about possibly stopping that for now?
Okay. Two things. Do you have an arrearage?
No.
Okay. So what the easiest way to do that is come to the courthouse.
Okay.
And file an ex parte motion to suspend child support until further hearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's my biggest reason right now. I haven't been able to get a lawyer because I can't afford it.
No, that's all right. And I'll have my judicial attorney call down in front of the court too. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Judge.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you back then on October 23rd at 3:30 p.m. Okay.
Yep. All right. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, so Ms. Underwood, all right, so Mr. Powell, you are all set. And just let him know I need Mr. Graves.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too.
Your Honor, Mr. Graves is Mr. Malero's case. So I
Yes.
think he is
He's-
going to,
Yeah,
take
Mr.
care of
Malaro
that.
is here.
that is correct.
Thank you, Miss Underwood.
Thank you.
Becky, I'm just gonna print off a bunch of search warrants. Don't worry about them. Because there's like more than one. All right, Mr. Graves, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I've been called first. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Elvin D. Graves, file number 23-21428FH. I have Salvatore Malaro here on behalf of Mr. Graves. Mr. Malaro, there was a message sent from Mr. Coast to you. Did you receive that?
I did, Judge.
Okay, all right, so Mr. Graves, we're here on a motion affidavit and bench warrant that states that the allegations against you are stating that you failed to report to pretrial services coordinator Darren Coast on August 31 of 2023 at 8 a.m. for a drug screen as directed by Judge Anslone, and then you missed your 3 prior drug screens and refused to answer your phone. And all right, so do you understand that is the allegations against you, Mr. Graves?
Yes.
And do you understand that a contempt of court carries a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail and or a $7,500 fine? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Mr. Malaro, this is still an open file. So, Mr. Malaro, do you have any objection to representing him on the contempt of court?
No objection, Judge.
All right, would you like a breakout room with him?
Sure.
All right, so Mr. Graves, I am going to assign you and Mr. Malaro to a breakout room so that you can chat with them for a moment.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And there you go. Go ahead and join that breakout room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm trying to be here.
All right, we are back on the record with Mr. Graves. So, Mr. Graves, you would ask for court-appointed attorney on the contempt of court. Have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Malaro?
Yes,
Are you satisfied
Yeah.
with Mr. Malaro as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
yes.
All right, Mr. Malaro, how would you like to proceed on the contempt of court?
Your Honor, we'd stand mute on those allegations, ask the court enter a not guilty plea. He has a pretrial on the underlying case tomorrow at 8:30. We'd ask that this be set at that time, and we'd also like to address bond today.
Okay, so it's set for tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m.
That's what my schedule says, Judge.
All right, so I will set this for pre-trial conference on October 4 at 8:30 in the morning. So, Mr. Coast, you have a report on Mr. Grimes?
Yeah,
Graves,
Judge, he
I
was
mean,
actually,
Mr. Graves?
Judge, he was before you back on August 30th because he refused a drug screen. I think I had 3 drug screens that he missed. Wasn't returning phone calls, was arrested on it. You told him to immediately see me the next morning right at 8 for a drug test. Did not show. Tried calling him, wouldn't answer his phone. And to date, he has yet to do a single drug test.
All right, Mr. Malaro?
Yeah, so Judge, you granted him a PR bond on August 30th. He had been in jail for a period of time. So he lacked any funds to drug test, to pay for the drug test, drug screens. He probably, I just advised him he should, when the situation occurs, he should contact our office to gain guidance. He does have in reports to me, he's employed at Hilex, having just obtained the employment a week ago, which means, Judge, if he was only out about 3 weeks without employment. The job is a 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. job. He says he makes $17.50 an hour. So, Judge, I'd ask the court to consider releasing him again on PR bond so he can maintain employment. I would say if the court wants to drug test him today, perhaps that may be the key to his release. Or that would be what I request at this point in time is to.
Okay. When were you arrested, Mr. Graves?
I was arrested last night around 3 o'clock, about 3:30 p.m. a.m. right after I got out of work.
Okay. All right.
I was arrested at home.
Okay.
Yeah, Judge, if I may. What he described as the arrest was that it doesn't sound like there's charges coming from it. The police were at his residence. He exited the house to see what was going on, and this is what he's reporting to me. The police asked his name and ran it and took him into custody.
Judge, this is the second time he's failed to follow directions. I mean, I'm obviously hoping he remains in jail.
So, Mr. Costa is correct. This is, again, we're
Please,
back.
guys.
Because,
I know, but I can't lose this job.
well,
Oh,
Mr.
I
Graves,
know.
this is
I
the
know it's
second
my
time
fault.
you're just refusing to follow my court's order. I let you out last time and you promised me you would do it. And we work with people if they can't afford it. So I'm not going to
didn't know
issue on a
that.
bond today. We'll address it again tomorrow morning.
All right,
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Judge, bond is currently set at 75,000.
Yes, cash surety, I think.
All right, thank you.